Recording in progress, checking in for duty. I'm Sergeant Turd. This is Private Poopy.
Privates.
Reporting for duty.
Hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, everybody.
How's my girl?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah,
Well,
you.
I'm technically living, so that's a win.
Was there like a Mercury retrograde or like oh, there was a full moon.
Something.
My kids have been a little crazy. I know that you had yours was
I'm starting to think it might just be like a generational curse. Like, who accidentally killed a witch or something along the way?
for what part?
Just my series of events that happen
Oh.
continuously in my life, you know?
But you're breaking it. You're
God,
breaking
I'm
the gen
trying.
You are.
I'm trying.
You're handling it beautifully.
It's been a rough year, 6 years.
Yeah. Well, as Steve always says, at least you're good looking,
Well, I do like when Steve says that.
right?
It's really funny.
He likes to say it in the middle of baseball games
Yeah,
when there's other parents around from the opposing team.
right.
And yesterday he said it and I was like, can you stop? Like I felt so uncomfortable. I had to leave the spot that we were sitting in
Mhm.
because a gentleman was sunning on both sides of the stadium. And
Mhm.
so we all had to congregate in the middle.
Mhm.
And there was a fella behind me whose son was pitching from the opposing team. And he would lean forward and scream and then do the loudest clap ever in my ears to the point where I think Steve could tell that I was like spazzing.
Mhm.
And he looks up and saw that there's one little strip of shade at the very top of the other side. And he's like, would you like to move? And I'm like, yeah, I would.
Like immediately, if not sooner.
It was wild. I'm like, this is why they separate opposing teams. It,
Yeah, it's pretty actually crazy to have everybody in the same spot.
right. Even in Little League. And we were all calm, but it was a lot.
Well, like one of the benefits of having your kid compete in something is to be able to talk shit to your partner about what's going
100%.
on in the other team. Like if I
100%.
can't do that, I don't want to live anymore.
Right. I can't censor myself.
No,
I did not feel like a free bird.
they're not following the rules of, engagement.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have them separate so you could shit talk
Yeah.
without consequence.
Without consequence. And this was another stadium where people were drinking beer.
What's why? What's that?
I don't
Why are what?
I have no idea. It was called Cactus Yards in Gilbert, and it's a great stadium. It's really, really cool. And there was a restaurant right in the center of all of it, which is
Mhm.
cool. Like, and it's spacious, so the team you can just go in there and play, and it's a really, really great setup. But there's like, and I don't, this is not me judging people for drinking. Like, do you? I'm the one that can't handle it. I get that. That's why I don't. But like,
I'm judging. You can't
it's so funny to
you
me.
can't go without a light buzz during your kid's baseball game.
It's so funny to me.
It's not like you're going like paying money to go watch the D-backs or whatever, and you want to crack some cold ones.
Hmm.
That's appropriate.
Right.
You're you're at your child's sporting event.
I know. And it was like a lot of people from all the teams.
It's just odd.
Very odd.
I mean, I guess people like enjoy a brewski,
Hmm.
just like one, I guess.
Yeah.
That concept is very foreign to me.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe if
It's
we
hard to
could.
imagine just coming and enjoying like one drink
Same.
for me.
Same.
So I see them
It's like the
drinking and I'm
dumbest
like,
thing
oh,
ever.
they're on their way to Hammertown.
Right.
But maybe they're not.
Something's gonna get out of hand.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I think too.
Maybe they just don't do that.
And there was nobody that got out of hand.
Sure. Are we the problem?
Maybe.
Oh.
Because I was thinking, like, how in the heck would I sneak my tequila shot? Or like, I always kind of put myself in back in the day mode.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
Wouldn't you just like put it in a Stanley?
no, because sometimes Steve would take sips of that. Like Steve
Oh.
would take sips of
Mm-hmm.
my drinks.
Yeah.
And I could see how I could run in and maybe they don't, maybe it wasn't cocktails. Maybe it was
What
just
if you
beer.
pretended to like have a 5 hour energy? You know, those tiny little
Yeah.
bottles?
Just
And it
drink.
was just tequila?
Oh, that'd be sick.
You're
in
like,
a
oh,
good
I'm
way.
feeling a little dip. Got to crack this open.
Oh man, I'm exhausted.
Oh man, got to get that 5 hour energy in like a truck driver.
So you said he could instantly tell it in my eyes. Like my
Really?
mm-hmm.
You can get a little
Or
looped
they
out.
must have got a little saggy or like a little
Maybe like a sparkle.
yeah,
Maybe it rejuvenated you.
glaze. Yes. I'm not dry heaving anymore from withdrawal. God, withdrawals are so bad.
God.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. Anything that you want to touch on?
I mean, I guess I could elaborate a little bit
Yeah,
on my sour demeanor.
please.
Just had
Please.
a rough weekend,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
You go on a trip, you go to compete at something, it ends up being terrible and a shit show. You drive home silently for 5 hours in the car. Like that
Yeah,
was a
that's hard.
great way to spend the weekend
Mm-hmm.
and all that money, you know? So excuse me, that's my phone ringing.
Especially lift and tell me if I'm speaking um out of turn, but the unfairness of things is really
Oh my
difficult.
God.
Like the unfairness of the carts are.
This is the school district calling me.
You want to take it? I can pause it.
Not really.
Okay. Well, keep going, my love.
Yeah, so you know, like the last thing you prepare for, or at least me, was like, well, what if it's terribly unfair
Right.
and run really poorly and a complete waste of time? You know, like
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really think about that. And that was the theme that pretty much dominated the whole weekend.
Yeah.
It was just so stupid. All the parents were mad. So many kids were crying. It just wasn't, you know, we're used to running in a different series. This was a different series than what he races all the time. This was the nationals and the worlds, and you just would have thought they would have stepped up their game for that.
Sure.
But you know, it didn't happen.
Or
And
had a game.
yeah, it was just terrible. And my kid just freaked out because, you know, there's only so much of that you can deal with.
Yeah.
And it just, you know, it's just one of those weekends where you're just like, you know, that was horrible.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe the point is just to make you appreciate the ones that go smooth and fair more.
Yeah.
Um, learn lessons, tough lessons, not fun lessons.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just so draining when you come off of
Yeah.
that. You
Yeah.
know, there's no like when you put the effort to go do something like that, if you like win or have a good showing or whatever, you at least have that like, you know, that high to ride for a little bit.
Yeah.
It was just like
It was just so low.
it was like I just want to make it home.
All right.
Just want to make it home.
There was one really good thing that came out of it.
What?
What you're wearing.
Oh, my NASCAR shirt?
That thing's sick, bro.
Yeah, this was the only good thing to come out of our trip to Winchester, California.
You know what I love too is you've really made your race mom necklace a staple. That's stood the test of time for the last couple weeks.
I know I haven't removed it very often.
Yeah,
I like it quite a bit.
me too. I think it looks great.
Yeah, I like
It's
it a
very
lot.
vibey,
I like it a lot.
vibey and purposeful, which is what we go for around here. So just kind of staying on this topic of um Mercury being in retrograde or it's like a full moon and kids going bananas. Um, I want to talk about like what your game plan is or like how you go about, and I can share too about disciplining children
Mm-hmm.
because you see, and I see this very clearly, and I validate a lot of the verbiage out there saying that like gentle parenting is producing weak kids.
Yeah.
I can see that. And so just like everything in life, it needs to be in balance
Mm-hmm.
while nurturing like feelings and letting your kids express themselves and all the things, letting them go through their own process, but like still disciplining.
Yes.
And I know I had a couple instances this weekend too where I was like
Mm-hmm.
had to discipline
Yeah.
and it was necessary. And the fight afterwards that ensues after said discipline is something that we have to like ground into as well. So you talk on it first and then I'll share my shenanigans.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I let a lot of I pick my battles I have to pick my battles or I would go insane.
Mm-hmm.
And then, for me to get to the point like what happened this weekend with Eli after his main, somebody spun him out in the first corner and they didn't do anything about it. So that was his entire race over.
Yeah.
So he was obviously frustrated,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine. I don't tell my kids they can't get frustrated. What you can't do is continue on throwing your arms in the air, waving, throwing tantrums, which is what he did. And then, when he came off the grid, I go to console him, whips the arm away.
Mm-hmm.
See, in that scenario, that requires hard line discipline in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going to do in that scenario is I'm not going to just stand there and let him storm away and continue on. I'm going to take the power.
Mm-hmm.
I grab him and I stop him.
Mm-hmm.
This routine
Yeah.
is not going to happen.
Right.
You don't treat me this way
Mm-hmm.
ever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what just happened out there.
Mm-hmm.
We are the ones that put in the effort to make this happen for you.
Right.
This is your dream. We support you. We do not deserve to be treated this way.
Right.
We told you it doesn't matter. Just go out there, have fun, finish the race. You had your moment to be frustrated. Then you need to lock in and finish the race.
Yeah.
This right here can't happen. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care if you win. I don't care if you lose, as long as you try.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this isn't about, what. So like at some point, you do have to, I think you really have to kind of just step in, jerk a knot in the tail
Mm-hmm.
and say, look,
Yeah.
don't get it twisted.
Right.
Just because I choose to let certain things go
Mm-hmm.
doesn't mean that I'm not always in control.
Mm-hmm.
And if I need to assert myself
Mm-hmm.
upon you,
Mm-hmm.
I will, because at the end of the day, you are a child
Yeah.
and I am your parent.
Right.
So don't take for granted all the times I've been cool about something or let it slide.
Yeah.
Like I can take the power back at any
Mm-hmm.
moment. And I know, a lot of people might think that like, oh, well, but you have to have order.
Right. Agreed. Structure.
You have to have structure. You have to have order. I think each kid needs different ways of disciplining,
Mm-hmm.
which like sounds on the surface like it might not be fair if you're treating each kid differently, but I think you have to adapt to get the most out of your relationship with each kid.
Yeah.
And it's not the same approach is not going to be the same thing.
Oh, totally agree. And the parents that do try to keep it structured like that and equal, they end up banging their heads on a wall.
Mm-hmm.
There's like people who their job is to teach you your child's learning skills.
Mm-hmm.
And discipline is a way of learning as well. You have to learn
Mm-hmm.
how to, like the communication and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. It's a struggle bus.
And some kids will listen better than other kids.
Mm-hmm.
There's some kids where, maybe at that moment you didn't need to escalate to meet them.
Yeah.
Like where you being calm they would have met you
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah.
And then you could have talked through it.
Yeah.
Eli's not that personality.
Mm-hmm.
I had to get his attention
Mm-hmm.
and get him to be like, oh, okay.
Right.
Because he's born thinking he's an alpha
Yeah.
in every scenario. He doesn't see himself as a child.
Yeah.
He sees himself as an equal.
Uh-huh.
And as much as he might feel that way, it's not the reality.
Right. Yeah.
It's not the reality at all.
And I think that you guys do a good job still nurturing that alpha. Like we're not trying to stomp on our kids' fire. Like we want to keep that. And you guys do such a good job with that. And that's something that I really, really strive for in my own parenting too. But there is a balance because then
There's a time and a place. It was a national stage. They had cameras. The rest of their team Arizona was there supporting him, and you're going to act like that. Like that's not going to happen. And like he profusely apologized later once he had calmed down, and we just had some silence. And he realized like that was bad. That was really bad on my part, and it won't happen again.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hold him to that.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't expect my kids not to make mistakes.
Totally.
Just because you got in trouble and did one thing one day, I don't necessarily think that you're going to do it again. And like once we have our, once we talk it out and we get to a place where we're both like whatever, then I really try and let it go.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
And not like, punish him for days on end about it. At the end of the day, he's a 10-year-old kid. He's just learning how to be in the world. It was high pressure. He was sick. Like,
yeah, all the things,
which we took into account and gave him a lot of leeway. We're like, dude, it doesn't matter where you finish. It's just for the experience, So there was no pressure on his performance in that scenario.
Right.
Which is why that reaction was so misproportionate
Mm-hmm.
to,
Yeah.
it's like it literally doesn't matter at all.
Right. And I see too, like just seeing like the consequences if you would have let it slide, if you wouldn't discipline, if you wouldn't like keep that line,
Mm-hmm.
you raise extremely entitled kids
Mm-hmm.
that think that their shit don't stink. So then they get into the world. We've talked about this so many times, and they don't know how to react when life hits them.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I focus on all the time when I want to like coddle my kids and I want to give them the whole world, but I'm like, but you can't do that all the time, or you are
Mm-hmm.
going to raise a child that can't hack it.
Yeah.
Period.
Like, did what happened? Was it fair? No.
Mm-hmm.
Did it suck? Yeah. Does that give you a free ticket to act like a jabroni? No. You like
Yeah.
unfair stuff happens.
Yeah.
You can't control that. You couldn't control that they didn't call a penalty on that kid. You
Mm-hmm.
couldn't control all these things. And so, like all you can control is how you act.
Mm-hmm.
And if you take it on I mean, I told him like, okay, you can get frustrated. You get one bang on the steering
Mm-hmm.
wheel. You get one expletive,
Right.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then you shut up and lock in and you finish your job
Right.
because
100%.
the alternative is like
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah. Right. Right. That's what I mean. I love Sawyer's baseball team because they teach that exact stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like they teach how to win, they teach how to lose, they teach how to, just stay in a strong mental headspace.
Yeah.
You know who didn't have a strong mental headspace this weekend?
Who?
My dear sweet little beautiful Willa.
Oh no, was she flat again?
She's very emotional.
Yeah.
And I get it. I give you, I don't know if I'm a girl in a way that I was that emotional. I don't know. I want to
Mm-hmm.
talk to my mom about it, but my mom doesn't really remember anything. And um, I have such a hard time navigating, like, please cry, please be upset. I will love you. I will nurture you. I'll do everything in my power to make you feel better.
Mm-hmm.
But like there comes to a point where it has to end.
Yeah.
And it doesn't end with her. Like she
Right.
just keeps going. So we have this new little thing where I get a piece of ice. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, like an hour will go by of like not being able to pull it together.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll get a piece of ice and I'm like, just hold the ice. And if she just holds it, it's too much for her. She doesn't like it. So I'll take the ice and I'll be like, which hand feels colder when I put it here and I compare and contrast like right brain, left brain.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go on the wrist and then we'll go on the fingers. And by the end of it, she's calm.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just don't talk about anything after that because if I talk about it again and I ask her like, are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then she'll like
It bubbles back up.
fires back up.
Yeah.
But I'm like at the end of the day, so was so patient the whole weekend. And at the end of the day, something else escalated. She couldn't pull it together, wasn't listening, all of the things.
Mm-hmm.
Her blanket's like her prized possession.
Yeah.
She'll come up to me on like a normal day and be like, Mom, if I ever get in trouble, please don't take away Blanky. And so
Do you imagine taking her blanket away?
yesterday, that was what was threatened.
Oh,
And I'm like, just so you know, Willa, your next move is a consequence, and that consequence is mommy taking Blanky and you not getting to sleep with her at night. And her face was like, but she's one of those people that you have to come down for her to come down. I
Mm-hmm.
can't escalate or she goes bananas.
Mm-hmm.
Like she meets me right where I fucking am. Like she just like, she's been like that since day one.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have to quiet and I have to, and do you know, this reminds me of Bluey. You know how Bluey's parents always play with Bluey
Mm-hmm.
and it like leaves an unfair advantage for like really normal parents?
Yeah.
She needs playtime with me. Like
Mm-hmm.
she needs us to stop and go into the backyard and like
Worst thing.
yeah. But here's the thing. Like yesterday she was like, "Will you play soccer with me in the backyard?"
That you can do.
I can do that all day.
Yeah. Yeah, that you can do.
But there's other responsibilities that I feel like need to get done before. So, long story short, it was a horrendous night. She was so emotional. Um, and I gave her a lot of patience because she sat through like 100 baseball games.
Yeah.
Like a boss.
Yeah.
And so we all went into the backyard and we played soccer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like a game changer for our whole family.
Mm-hmm.
And it was 15 minutes. It wasn't anything crazy.
Yeah.
I laugh so hard at my family because they're like we're playing soccer and it's
Yeah.
something that I know how to do.
Hmm.
And and we were playing keep away from Otis. And it was so funny because he's good. Like
Oh,
Otis is fast. And
yeah.
so he always would get the ball and blah blah blah.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. So, but Willa needed, like, I pulled out the stops for that. And
Hmm.
at the end of the night when she pulled it together, I'm like, you can sleep with blanket. And she looks at me like like she was the happiest little human
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
But and another
You
cool,
gotta do what you gotta do.
you got to do, you got to do what you got to do. I feel like oh, something happened with Soy too, where I was, it'll come to me. But I've prop him out. His goal, like when he first started baseball,
Hmm.
he was at the end of the lineup, like
Hmm.
maybe bat second to last or something like that, or last.
Yeah.
And he came to me and he's like, at 2 weeks into the season, he's like, I want to be up in the lineup.
Hmm.
And I go, well, first of all, you say that to Hunter. Say my goal is to get up here.
Hmm.
Squeaky wheel gets greased.
Hmm.
And I'm like, and then you work and then
Hmm.
you do it. And he got to bat second. Our last game, I could like start crying.
Oh my
He like
God.
worked so hard
Yeah.
for that. And the first day of the tournament, he
Hmm.
just like hit the lights out of this ball. Like he was so, and so he went in the last game and he was like, oh, I don't need a rush because I'm usually last, and he went and looked at the lineup and he's like, oh my God, I'm second.
Oh
And
my
so
gosh.
I was just so proud of him.
Good for
It was
him.
so cool.
He's been working hard. He's been practicing a lot.
Yeah. And Hunter is one of the main guys, asked the question, are you taking your nutrition
Oh
seriously?
God.
And Sawyer has been like he wanted to go get potato chips from the general store. And
My
he's
kid
like,
lives on peanut butter. Like
which one?
Eli,
That's all he eats.
he eats like three things. Peyton will eat whatever. And then, the same thing. They'll be like, oh, I've got to figure out your nutrition. I was like, nutrition? Nutrition?
Right.
Come on.
So I told Sawyer, I'm like, it's all in balance. I'm like, you can go get some chips from the general store. You'll be fine.
Hmm.
But I'm like, this baseball I need to just like slide these notes. I'm like, hey, can you talk to Sawyer about this? Because he takes it so seriously when it comes out of their mouths.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
can we talk about cleaning your room? Just here. Just
Oh,
mention that
right.
at baseball practice.
Mention cleanliness is next to godliness.
Mention kindness to your little sister.
Yeah.
Just work that in somehow to the lesson of the day.
Right. You come in and you do the handshake where you pass off the stuff. So funny.
Like in Titanic.
Yes.
Hmm.
Here's to making it count.
Yeah, make it count. Meet me at the clock at midnight.
How they thought they were going to get away with that, I don't even know.
They were like 17. They didn't give a shit.
They were 17.
She was supposed to be 17. I don't know how old he was supposed to be.
Oh my gosh.
Can I tell one Pokemon story?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we talk about Titanic? Like, I didn't
Yeah, she was supposed to be 17.
stinker.
I don't know how old she was in life as an actress, as a person, but that's
Got
how
him.
she was supposed to be. Oh, you got it. Good for you.
I just killed a bug. Snatched it right out of the air like a goddamn ninja.
Now, if you would have
Chopsticks.
had chopsticks.
That would have been impressive. Oh,
Oh no, is it doing it?
yep.
Oh, come on. Talk about squeaky wheel. Hold on, folks.
Okay, there. We're better.
We good?
Yep.
I feel like it's
Go.
a cord issue.
I do too.
Okay, so, not to beat this Pokemon thing to death, but we are into it. If you haven't heard, so, yeah, we like Pokemon. We collect Pokemon. We go hunting for Pokemon, okay? So the other night we decided we're gonna go on a hunt, and Eli's like, we gotta go to Target and check under the shelves. I was like, huh? He's like, yeah, yeah. People are putting stuff under shelves for people to find. And I'm like, did you see a video on
Yeah.
this? He's like, yeah, yeah. This guy, I watched a YouTube video about it and go check the shelves. I was like, ugh, okay. So we go just to like check what's out.
Yeah.
There's sold out, of course. So he's like, let's go lift some shelves. And we're like, okay. So we go to the toy section, lifts up a couple shelves. There's trash. There's like
How do
wrappers
you lift
from,
up shelves?
if you pick it up and just lift like that, there's
What?
space under the shelf. Okay.
Okay.
So he lifts a few. There's nothing. I'm like, this is ridiculous. There's not going to be anything there. We get to one, pulls it up. There's some Lego under there.
Stop.
There's some Legos. And I'm like, I'm listening now. I'm like, so people do, there's things under there
Okay.
sometimes.
Okay.
So we found a couple different Lego sets that somebody had stashed or whatever. So I was like, okay, all right, all right, all right. I'll play. I'm in.
Yeah.
And so we're looking, don't find anything. And I'm like, okay, well, we tried, let's go. And he's like, let me check one more section. Let me check the towel section. I was like, why the towel section? He's like, somebody said to check the towel section.
Stop.
Uh-huh. So I'm like, okay, it's on the way out. We're walking out, look over, there's towels. He comes over, lifts the shelf. There's 4 packs of perfect order Pokemon
Stop.
under the shelf. Me and Adam stop and look at each other. We're like, what the fuck? And we're just like, I I can't believe he actually was right about this.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So, which one would you rather have? Not to rain on Pokemon. Would you rather have equal carts in K1 or Pokemon scores like this?
That's a tough one. Mm,
Oh, I think I'll answer it for you if you want. Pokemon scores all day. You have your
yeah.
own cart that you can
Well,
strategically
yeah,
make
now that we're done
fantastic.
with that, if I could retroactively go back and make sure
Right.
they have equal carts for the competition, that'd be one thing. But going
Right.
forward, we're not racing it anymore. But
That's
I said to
incredible.
Adam, I'm like, what chance of success were you assigning this in your brain? He's like 0.5%. And I'm like, same.
That's like winning the Super Bowl.
Out of all the shelves in Target. And this is why you can't tell this kid anything because he he's right
Of
a lot.
of all the targets in all the
Yeah.
Oh my God.
4 packs of perfect order sitting under there
Whole section.
in the towel section. He's like, see, I told you. I'm like, Jesus Christ. This is why
Was
you can't
Pay
tell
with
him
you?
anything. Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So was it a local influencer? Or is it just in
Maybe.
general?
But apparently it's a nationwide phenomenon. So if you're on the hunt, people,
Oh my
check
God.
under the shelves at Target. Just don't get kicked out because that can happen. We had to be real covert. Like we had someone like watching the end of the aisle and so we could
This is the part that I would get obsessed with.
yeah.
I don't even care about the
This was
Pokemon.
at our Target.
The one on Frank Lloyd?
Yes. And sometimes people will put like full elite trainer boxes in there. Those ETBs, the big ones that come with 9 packs and
Uh-huh.
dice and all this stuff. People will lift and find those. So we got lucky finding 4 packs, but
I'm like totally
we should go.
my heart is racing.
Can you imagine the thrill when he lifted that up and I saw him under there? I was like, my jaw hit the floor. I was like, no freaking way.
I would have gone ape shit.
Yeah.
Like
Hidden.
I just had won a championship
It's a treasure hunt at this point, which I love a treasure hunt. Like,
all day.
yeah. So
But
that
it's
happened.
a big win. Like it's a win. A
Yeah.
win.
Like I found him. Everybody else didn't get anything here because you know, you didn't go look
Oh
like I did and found these
my
goodness.
gosh. Not just went and looked at the like little shelf. Like, oh my
The
God.
towel section is where they were.
That is insane. I have to go to I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
oh my gosh.
We'll go. We'll go back and see. Maybe that's the honey hole. Maybe they always put them in that one towel
I want
thing.
to go to the one out by where I teach in Cave Creek.
Oh, sure. That would be a really, really good
Oh,
place to check for sure because there's not a ton of
I
kids.
don't have time to get more obsessed with something, Missy.
You do though with this. For me.
For you, I can't. I'm already
Yeah.
tired. I need to get t-shirts made
T-shirts for what?
for hunting, for winning
Oh yeah.
championship t-shirts.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pokemon championship t-shirts.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'd like to just say one thing about my progress on my master set.
Yeah.
So I decided I wanted to do a master set of Perfect Order, which is one of the most recent sets that the Pokemon released that people hate. People have totally hated on Perfect Order. They say it's one of the worst ones of all time. Fine, say what you want. I love it.
Yeah.
Most of the people that I talk to, like shop owners and other people, are like, I think Perfect Order is great. It's a smaller set, so it's easier to do a master set. A master set is when you get every single card in the
Hmm.
set,
Okay.
every single hollow, reverse, every version of every card.
Hmm.
Okay. So I only need, I think I'm short 13. I think I need 13 more.
Nice.
Um, but it's becoming very difficult to find the cards. And a lot of people have slept on this set. So in a couple of years when it's out of print, I'm thinking, and I was talking to the owner dude at Card Fellas, great place to go, great establishment.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, yeah, I think these good cards, the top few cards in that set will end up being worth a lot because a lot of people just passed on it. So then they're like not no one
Mm.
has them. So like I don't know, but I have my perfect order themed binder
Oh
and they're
my.
all in order according to the guide.
Oh,
It's
nice.
the satisfaction
Yeah, yeah.
of when I get one of these last few big cards and I slide out my placeholder
Mm-hmm.
and I
Oh, you have
snap.
them already all placed
Yeah.
out. Of
Oh
course you
yeah.
do.
And in order. And then I have placeholder cards for the ones I'm missing
Heck yeah.
with the sleeve that goes along with perfect order and then I switch them out.
Heck yeah.
So satisfying when you track
Manifesting
down.
more perfect orders for you.
So satisfying.
Jackpot.
I
And
know.
are you satisfied with, like, do you want it now or are you satisfied with the hunt of it?
But it depends on the day.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm like, well, I just got to be patient and wait. And then other days I'm like on eBay, I'm like bid, 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 bid,
Mine,
bid,
mine, mine,
bid,
mine.
bid, send them all. Like yesterday when I picked up the mail, I had 3 cards that I had bought on eBay.
Right. Well, that's what we do if we had hard weekends.
Guess what cards in perfect order Eli has that holds over my head?
What?
The top 3 cards in the entire set he pulled
Oh my.
out of packs.
Well, at least they're in family. Worst case scenario.
I'm gonna have to buy him off
Right,
of him.
right.
God, he's gonna charge me an arm and a leg.
Or you can
Steal
be
them.
devious, steal them, or be like, for this weekend,
Give
you
me
need to give
give me
me.
your gold Zygarde.
Right?
Hand it over. Hand it over.
Oh my God. Oh, that's what I was upset with Sawyer for. He went after the game, he went into the bathroom, left his bag. He's like, "Will you hold this?" I'm like, "Absolutely, no problem." He's taking forever. Will and I go to the bathroom. We come out, still not out, still not out. I'm like, "Oh, he must have had to go number two."
Hmm.
And he's like, "I think it was just number one." So, we're talking about our kids' bowels,
Sure.
how long it's going to take.
Yep.
Turns out he went out a different door and was just hanging out with
Mm.
his team on the other side
Hmm.
as I'm worrying, fretting,
He's
and
been abducted.
and or he's like having explosive diarrhea in the bathroom
Brr.
and he needs a mom.
Norovirus. Ah.
And so we walk over and Steve,
You're like, hi.
I'm like, "I'll stay here." And Steve went and looked and he was just sitting on a fence. And so then we go to walk out and he's walking out without his baseball bag.
Hmm.
And Steve's like, "Are you forgetting something?" And he's like, "Oh no, mom has it."
Hmm.
And I'm like, "The fuck mom does have it
Hmm.
if you decided to skate out a different door, not, all this stuff."
Yeah.
So Steve handled it because Sawyer rode with Steve. And when I got home, Sawyer looked at me and he's like, "I'm sorry, mom." And he like had said sorry for making me worry and like leaving
That's
and
nice.
and the entitlement stuff. And so,
See,
anyways,
that's good.
yeah.
Good on you, Gret.
Yeah.
Good on you. I love she's so since I've been gone, there's some new additions to the store that are so cool. New racks, new little vignettes.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really
We're
great.
trying to soup it up in here.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Thanks.
I kept getting dings over the weekend with Shopify
I
sales.
know we did good. We had a really good week.
Yeah,
I
people were
needed
out and
that.
about shopping.
Yeah, that's good.
I need to get next door because now I'm like staring at your lips and I'm like,
The only thing I don't, how I'm really gummy? I have a lot of gums in my mouth.
not anymore.
Kind
Only old photos, I feel like.
of. Like when I smile, I feel like it's very gummy, but it's getting better.
It's getting
I'm learning not to worry about it too terribly much. Okay.
Hmm.
What else is on our show sheet? Okay, I have to do an update. Turns out I Googled the benzo alcohol thing.
Yeah.
Benzos being just lax H2O. It's not real. My therapist, and this didn't come from my ass. This came from like a therapist in a recovery center. And so I don't know if that's true. So please do your own research on benzos being the same chemical makeup. When I Googled it, they said, no, that is not accurate. But
Wow.
I had to just update you on that because my conscience was going a little bananas.
Can we? Oh no, you have a sweatshirt on. I was gonna say, can we reveal your new tat?
Oh, we can. I can take my shirt off.
You got something under that, or is it just titty central?
Titty.
Oh, look at that.
It's a little flaky. I got my elbow done. Shout out.
Look at that. I love it.
Me too. Oh, there we go.
That's really cool. Did it hurt
No, the only part that kind of hurt was like the
on the
middle
bones?
of the in the highly concentrated area.
So did you just have to be like this the whole time?
No, I laid on my stomach with my elbow like this, and at the end, my neck was so jacked.
Mm.
Shout out Jackson Keene of Under the
Shout
Skin.
out Jackson.
He is so good, and our conversations are so good.
Where's his shop
I
at?
just love in Mesa.
I was supposed to go,
You were supposed to go.
but then she rescheduled and I still couldn't go.
Yeah,
I'm just chomping at the bit. I
I
gotta
know.
get something. I gotta do
Yeah,
something.
you do. You do. I'm gonna be up two on you
I
because
know.
Rachie and I are gonna go get ones in Sedona.
What are you gonna get?
The constellations and a horseshoe, I think.
So you're gonna get two?
Yeah, but we might try to like integrate them in
Okay.
some form or fashion.
Okay.
We got to get you in. He said that if you can go during the week, like at 3,
Mm-hmm.
he can usually get you in quicker than like if we needed a weekend, he's like, I'm booked out past June.
Okay.
But I said that shouldn't be a problem.
Did I see the photo shoot got moved?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 13th,
9 a.m.
9 a.m. Right after I get done teaching. So I may teach, we can talk about this off the mic.
Be there or be square.
Be there, be square. I love May. I love the month of May.
Why?
Mother's Day.
Oh yeah.
Steve usually does pretty darn good with Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
The schools do pretty darn good with Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Little loving gifts.
Mm-hmm.
And then my 10-year is at the
Yes. The
and
decade.
my 10-year is one that I get to spoil myself too. So I'm kind of thinking, what do we do? What do I do? What present do I allow myself to get
Yeah.
for my 10-year? So you hit,
Bottega.
oh, man, that'd be nice.
She's been wanting a Bottega.
That leads me into another thing,
Ponder piece?
a ponder piece.
Sure. I like a ponder piece.
But I'm forgetting I think it was just if you were to look at my current carts in my all my tabs that I have open,
Mm-hmm.
they're not exactly real ponder pieces. Would you like to
Why?
know
Is
some of
one
my
like a Bentley or something?
ish?
An airplane?
Ish.
A Rolex?
One ponder piece is a bodega for $6,200 and it's sold out. So it says notify me. My other one that this is on my vision board too. Hermes
Oh, that's just a
special
Birkin.
order Matte Porosis Crocodile
It's
Birkin
a crocodile Birkin.
for $70,000. You know, you go big.
I mean, it is dope.
And then I have a little Gucci purse in here, but I need another Gucci
Carl.
purse, like a hole in the head. Hi, Carlton.
Gucci purses aren't about need. They're about want.
Yeah, and this one is a black one.
Oops. Steven's calling. Steve alert.
But so the ponder piece, this was real. My ponder purchase that I'm thinking about is an Aura ring. You ever heard of Aura rings?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about pulling the trig on it. Even though
See, I
they look
know less about myself, not more.
I really Stevie, what's happening? Oh, that's not Stevie. I would like to know just the cycle stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bree says that hers tells her when she's starting to get anxious.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to know that because sometimes I don't know. Sometimes
I
I
support
don't
you
realize.
getting one. I'd like to, hear about it through your firsthand experience.
The only pickle is it looks like a male wedding ring.
Correct.
Like it's not cute.
It's really not the vibe.
Yeah. So I probably won't.
Well, just wear it on your other hand. Everyone knows it's an Aura ring. They're not like, oh, she's just wearing her late husband's wedding band.
I have my dad's wedding band.
I have my dad's wedding band as well.
And my mom flicked at me like that. She's like, here, you can have this. Not really.
Did it hit you in the face?
No.
Okay.
No.
Say,
She
wow.
just gave me the
memory,
box.
people.
She was like, here, you can have this. This serves you better than me. And I was like, okay.
Mm.
Okay, next. The Met is tonight.
Mm.
I
Hmm.
feel like the Met is my Super Bowl of fashion. I love it so much. All the awards, whatever, it's fine. But
Yeah.
this, it's good.
I have a love-hate relationship with the Met.
Do tell.
Well, of course, I'm curious. Anything that makes me curious and I get to
Mm-hmm.
discover is like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then I see some of the things these people are wearing, and I'm just like, just let's just asteroid come blow up planet Earth. Like, what do we do? What are we
Like, what are
fucking
you,
doing?
who's your stylist? Who said that you could wear that kind of stuff?
They're like, some of them are just so, and it's hard to imagine them being like, okay, this is what you're gonna wear.
Mm-hmm.
And as a, you know, sane human being, being like, no fucking way.
Right.
No.
Yeah. Well, and all the actual like themes,
Mm-hmm.
like this one is costume art, costume something or other. And I don't get it. Like I think I would be far off on the theme. I'd wear like fucking scream mask or something like that.
Rose face.
You're right, right, right. So I don't know. I wouldn't know what to wear, but I just love the extravagance of it. There is a chance Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen are going to come to this Met for the first time since like 2000, I think it was like 2017 or 2019.
Well,
Um,
that of course I'd want to see. But do you think Kim and Lewis are gonna come out
I
officially
do.
together at it?
I
If
do.
they don't, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah. I do believe they
Because
are.
they're like fully posting pictures of each other and stuff now. Like
Hmm.
they're hard launched.
Yeah.
And he was just in Miami for the race this weekend, so there is no reason why they wouldn't go to the Met. And they
Yeah.
both always go to the Met.
Yeah.
Go together,
Hmm.
and your outfits need to be on fleek.
Yeah. I think it's something like I've seen I did a little deep dive.
Aren't you supposed to make your outfit out of an art piece or something like this?
Yeah, but it's in relation to body art. So like I saw some
Like
that
a
had
tattoo?
I had like guts, like veins and like
Oh,
body um,
no.
I saw something. What is it? And then the red carpet arrivals are beginning. But what's the
I don't
theme?
want it to be grotesque.
Costume art. 2026 Met Gala theme is costume art, which highlights the Costume Institute's spring exhibition of the same name. The accompanying dress code is fashion is art, designed to celebrate. But I guess I saw something that had like people wearing guts, but maybe I went down another train that I didn't need to go down.
Yeah, that was like
Anyways,
Comic-Con or something.
right. That was actually Halloween, Gretchen.
I like when people fall down on those steps. Those steps are intense.
They
You know,
are.
we've been to the Met. Been
Yes.
to the Met.
I can't believe we didn't do more like more cool walks up those stairs or like take more photos of it.
I was probably rushing you to get to the Egypt exhibit.
And there was probably people there where I'm
Mhm.
like, I don't want to
No, you
people.
remember why we had to be in that line? You
Oh,
can't just like frolic up and down the steps,
yeah.
like unless you're leaving. And then I think we were leaving
Hmm.
in a rush, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a whirlwind trip that was.
You know what else I want to do is go up the rocky stairs in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. So if you do it, you have to do it with me while filming.
I'll start training now.
Or I have to get one of those sticks.
I'll start training now. Your aura ring will be popping off.
It will be.
It'll be like, oh my gosh, are you running the Rocky steps? Because this level of intensity has never been registered before.
You seem happy yet extremely stressed. Kentucky Derby.
I miss that.
First time a woman trainer has ever won the Kentucky Derby. This
Mhm.
horse came at the very end of the pack and
Mhm.
made it all the way up
Oh, I
to
love when
win.
that happens.
I love when it happens. I think that they do a teensy bit too much pregame for the Kentucky Derby because you watch it all day
Hmm.
and then the race is like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It's very anticlimactic
Yeah.
unless something like this happens. And they showed the woman,
Hmm.
which leads me to your sister's next project. I need her to buy a Kentucky Derby horse and be
Mm.
that person.
Okay.
I can so see her doing that.
Yeah, like a mogul that like has a
Oh,
derby horse. She's gone before, I think, to the derby. I could totally see that
like
for her.
that's so on my bucket list. I want to go to the Kentucky Derby so bad.
Amy, if you're listening, you need to start working on your derby horse right
You
now.
need to get a Derby horse. I could be
Well,
your
she's
jockey.
she's got horses in this, you know. babies.
Yes.
She's breeding up. She's
Yeah.
very much locked in on the horse game right now.
I don't think there's ever been a female jockey, has there?
Mm, not that's one. Nobody that's of consequence.
Are there female jockeys in the Kentucky Derby?
Here's an answer from winnerswire.com and Wikipedia.
Female jockeys are women who horse.
We know what a female jockey is.
Oh, so I guess
I know what ice fishing is. This
But
episode
over
is very
time,
Titanic coded.
female jockeys have been allowed to ride. So there are, but I'm just guessing.
Have been allowed? Allowed?
Oh, uh-oh.
So jockeys are microscopic pocket people.
They
So
are.
I'm guessing if you're a microscopic pocket woman, you were probably snagged up for gymnastics.
Yes. Do you think I'm too big to be a jockey right now?
I think you're tall for a jockey.
I could totally be a jockey.
I think weight wise you're in the zone, but I think you're very tall. I mean, you could probably do it.
Let's do some more research.
Let's look into that.
Amy, I need you to get a horse and I will be your jockey. And I will win. I will win for you. Okay.
Oh God, honestly, being a jockey, there's nothing that sounds worse to me.
Really? Oh yeah, you hate horses.
And how fast they go.
Oh, but it's
And then
so
why do you have to be like,
smooth.
why do you have to be all crouched with your legs up?
Aerodynamic.
Well, then why don't they just lay flat on them?
They're doing the
They're like,
skeleton sled on the
Yeah.
Kentucky Derby horse.
do that. Because you got your knees all flapped out to
Oh
the
my
side.
God.
They're like flaps on an airplane.
I would love just to go and just run. And there's no, it's like the most pristine dirt that you can run in. So they're not
Mhm.
going to get hurt, knock on wood.
And then I also just envisioned instead of laying forward, laying backwards on the animal. And then your arms are like this,
I mean, I guess you got to really,
like up on their neck, and you're like going with the contours of the horse body.
and you're just duct taped onto it.
Yeah. Buckled, duct tape, whatever. Velcro, if you will.
Bondage.
Whoa. There she goes again.
Trying to
Mhm.
boost the ratings.
Mm-hmm. Bondaged.
I would hate bondage if we're talking sexy time. I would hate that. I would go bananas. I would thrash, and it would not be a good thing for me.
Thrash.
Thrash.
You'd have ligature marks.
Oh, yeah.
Ligature marks.
I wouldn't even be able to get the idea of being buckled is just not even an option for me.
But
I
what
get
if you were
way
on a
too
derby horse and they had to buckle you in?
I could do that.
Yeah.
I would just breathe through it. Please do not start with me, cord.
Is it doing it again?
Just a little bit.
Oh no.
This is all I have on my show sheet. I think I do have a good next door,
Okay.
unless you got anything else for us.
I just have a question about that. What's the deal with the Red Bull thing that you sent me?
Oh, apparently they have a media company.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. I already
Hmm.
wrote them.
Mm-hmm.
I reached out.
What'd you say?
I got an amazing podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Take a look.
Enthusiasts from day one. Like,
From day one, unofficial sponsors.
here, let's put this in the mashup. Red Bull Media,
We know that you're there.
you're there. We're here. We've always been here.
Snag
Reach out
snag us while you can. 'Cause
while you can.
we may financially be out of your price range in a little bit.
So, I mean, we have like all those show
But if you
offers.
just if you took offense to that, then I'm so sorry.
If that came off wrong, then we don't mean it. We'll say whatever you want. Just kidding.
We'll
Not
be
really.
Whoever you want.
Please slide into our DM.
I will do a naked meditation for you.
Yes, that's up next on the product offering. What you can get from the nut farm. The gift that keeps on giving.
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
All right, let's hear what you got for next door.
Okay, first of all, you have to guess if it's a Tempe one or a Cave Creek one.
Oh, okay.
This is from Wayne.
Cave Creek. Am I right?
This has to stop! Exclamation point.
Mm.
I don't want dog hair in my food! Exclamation point.
Mm.
He can leave the dog at home or in the car.
Wow.
Amy.
Where, like, in what context? What the fuck's he talking
Oh, my
about?
bad. I forgot that part. There was a dog in Safeway.
In Safeway. Okay. Like, sir, it's a blind man.
Right. Okay, Amy, do you not wash your produce before you eat it?
Yeah.
Ooh, zinger, Amy.
Oh, yep.
Get you some.
Mhm.
I agree with you, Susan. Unfortunately, Susan started this. So Susan posted this photo, said seen in Safeway today.
A dog.
A dog, like a man carrying a dog.
Can you get a
It's
life?
like on its back, too. It's super cute.
Okay.
I wonder if it's the people having an issue with the dog or the color of the man's skin.
Yeah. Why don't we just get down to brass tacks here?
I'll
Let's
put
stop
it out there.
pretending it's about something it's not.
Okay, so then Robert, I agree with you, Susan. Unfortunately, here in North Scottsdale, we are in the minority.
Wow, throwing words around like minority.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
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 Mm-hmm.
Is that a covert way to say some stuff?
Yeah, why don't you come out and say it?
Let's just be forthcoming with our verbiage, shall we?
Yeah.
Bart, I would think with your last name, you'd be pro dog in all circumstances.
What the fuck does his name have to do with the
No,
dog?
Susan's last name. Oh, I hate to do this.
What is it?
It has rough in it. What's that?
Bark?
Mm-hmm.
Barkley?
Something along those lines.
Mm.
Okay. That's really funny, Bart.
Thanks
for
for funny
bringing
joke. Thanks for making it
Thanks for bringing a little
lighten
humor.
things up. Yeah.
Julie, the world is on fire.
Yeah.
Do we not have more important things to worry about?
I'm with Julie.
Oh, Julie, well said.
I'm with Julie.
Well said, Queen.
Mm-hmm.
This says Melin's, but I think maybe Melinda. I don't know. I'm not going to change her name, but we'll go with it.
Mm.
So he's in the flower department. ... Wash your flowers next time when you bring them home.
Who washes your flowers?
0 people wash flowers, unless it's the bougainvilleas that you dip into the. I ain't getting those because they're too high maintenance. Oh, Heidi. I think they're adorable. Another Sandra. Heidi, me too.
See?
Barbara. Dog hair should be the least of your concerns as far as what touches your food in the grocery store.
Pesticides, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, all those things that give you cancer.
Yep.
Deborah. Yeah, that's a good idea to leave the dog in the car. Oh my gosh, really? Leave the dog in the car? Question mark.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't have just left that part out so people don't have to worry about that. Are you saying that you would leave your dog in the car?
Yes, Barbara. I
Deb.
think that's precisely what he's saying. In Arizona, which is basically a death wish. So what you're saying is you think all dogs should be killed.
Mhm.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Jennifer. For you naysayers, count your blessings.
Mm.
You don't need a service animal.
100%.
Yes.
Wow. You need to check your privilege.
Mm.
Check your privilege.
Okay, we just got a couple more. Betty. True service animals aren't trained. Or excuse me, true service animals are trained. Quite a lot of people are using that as an excuse to bring their pets into them everywhere. I do not believe a dog, cat, or pet should be in the grocery store unless it's a truly trained and certified service animal.
Okay.
Thank you, Betty.
Thanks, Betty.
Nick. You're 100 years old.
That one wins.
You're 100 years old. How stay off the internet and stop hating everything in life. You were a normal young adult 80 years ago, too, remember?
Stand on business.
Oh,
Stand
boy.
on business.
Okay, so David, there's a response.
Oh, let's hear it.
Nick, are you saying that young people do not mind animals in food stores?
Yeah.
Young people probably mind all the venting, complaining, and gaslighting on next door.
Why does it always end up being about snowflakes?
I don't care if dogs are in the. Do you care?
I only care if they like attack me.
Right. Yeah. So does that mean we're young?
It's yeah.
I mean, that's.
I mean, we're with the yes.
A plus B equals C.
Yeah.
All right. Last one,
Mhm.
Christine. In Arizona, domesticated dogs are generally not allowed inside businesses,
As
particularly
opposed to wild dogs, domesticated dogs.
Wolf.
Where are we?
particularly those selling food, unless they are certified service animals. While pets are prohibited in licensed food establishments, they may be permitted on specific pet-friendly areas. Thank you, Christine.
Could you imagine taking time out of your day to type this up? Like,
This is going to
pet-friendly.
really move the needle on this next
domesticated
post.
dogs.
I know. I love the people that say like the most common sense stuff on there or repeat. Like if there's somebody that's wants a question to an answer and then 100 people say the same thing.
Yeah.
Like Bruce already said it earlier on in the
Yes.
post. Like
We're beating a dead dog here.
they always
The
do
one
that.
got left in the car.
There's this one person that obviously knew that they were posting a rattlesnake. Like
Mhm.
knew like everybody in freaking Rio Verde foothills and surrounding areas knows what a goddamn rattlesnake looks like. They have black and white rattles.
Yeah.
And
And they
some
go,
yeah.
yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, does anybody know what kind of snake this is?" And the comment section blew up with telling this gentleman that it was a rattlesnake and that he's got to be careful and he's got to call the fire department and blah, blah, blah. The fire department doesn't do anything. They move it like a yard.
They take their little hook and like yeet it out into the woods or put it
Yeah.
in a bucket.
And then charge you $500.
Yeah.
I'm like, I shall have Steve do the yeeting.
Our new job.
Yeah.
We're gonna be snake wranglers.
That'd be a great job.
Yeah. Because then if they bite us, it's like,
And
bye.
we could do it for $200.
Yeah.
Save the people half the
Mhm.
price. Actually
Yep.
go take it to a place out in the actual desert.
Mhm.
Hmm.
You could be called the snake bitches.
Yeah.
Snake ladies.
Rattle bitches.
Rattle bitcher. Handler.
Well, if we
women,
work in Rio Verde, we can't say bitches. It's frowned upon.
ladies.
Queens. No, gals.
Mm.
Rattle
We
gals.
don't want to be too powerful, not the queen.
Rattle gals.
Rattle gals. There it is. Rattle gals. Mm-hmm.
If we're not rattling, we're out Pokemon hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we're the like either the coolest or the lamest people.
Let's not think too long on it. Let's not think too long on that.
I'm starting to
Just keep
sweat.
rolling.
I turned
Because
down
it's
the
freaking hot in
I
here.
turned off the air because it was freezing when I first
It's
got
a
here.
sweat lodge.
I'm sorry. I jacked it up.
The sauna.
How long have we been talking? Is this
Long enough.
sufficient? Okay.
Long enough, I'd say.
All right. We only had one little hiccup with the sound. Thank you guys for your patience on the sound. And if the last episode kind of hopped around a little crazily, that's because yours truly had to edit it. And I don't really know how to do that.
We had to cut out some rough sections.
Yeah.
But
We had to cut out like the whole section that we talked about the casino cheese dip.
Oh.
But all that really said was
Yeah.
I had a tummy ache.
Yeah. Which happens.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
All right.
All
Love
right.
you.
Peace out. Watch out for snakes.
I'm like straddling.
There she goes again. You hear this?